Why Monkey is Evil, Part 2. Hey guys, this is the Velocigamer, and today I am actually going to be explaining why Monkey is evil. Again, as you can see, it is Part 2. So, I'm doing it again because my first video didn't actually get to the point and it was slow and boring. Talking about getting to the point, let's start the video. Catch up, GVK. If you guys do not want to hear the catch up, or if you already remember what the movie's about, then you can skip this part. It's not very important. Kong was stuck in a weird giant bowl on Skull Island. To protect him from the storm and the G-Man on the island. Kong gave humans a way to kill Godzilla with Mechagodzilla. Because he didn't bow to Godzilla, who is the king of the monsters, he was also taken on a boat to find the power source they needed to get Skull Island. To get Mechagodzilla. But on the way, Kong eats fish, and that is Godzilla's food, and he enjoys it way too much, rubbing it in Godzilla's face. It's like an insane animal. Insane as in crazy. After Kong finds the entrance into the Hollow Earth, he found his ancestors' home and took an axe made from the spines of the Gojira species. Kong blew a hole through the earth, Godzilla blew a hole through the earth, only for a monkey, a dumb, weak monkey, to crawl out of it, to crawl out of that hole. That sounded really weird. And started intimidating the G-Man. Godzilla accepted the battle because he knew he would win. I mean, it's a Godzilla plus Godzilla, a radioactive giant lizard versus a big monkey. It makes sense who would win. A radioactive lizard that breathes atomic fire. He was completely destroying the dumb monkey until Kong used the weapon he found in his ancestors' home and completely disrespecting the G-Man, knocked him out with it. Godzilla obviously got up. I mean, it was only knocked him out for like a few seconds. And just ended the fight because Godzilla was toying with Kong. He was playing easy on him. So once he did major damage, well, not major, but some damage to Godzilla, the G-Man just wrecked him with a few swift slashes and stomps. And that's actually all we need to know for now. Hold up. Kong's crimes. First of all, he did not bow to Godzilla, the king of monsters. that is the reason Godzilla is after him in the first place. If you do not get in ancient times, I think if you didn't bow to the king, you would get killed. So this is kind of similar. Kong has made the crime and Godzilla is giving Kong his well-earned death. And because one of the punishments was death, which is what Godzilla is giving Kong. Also, he went into Godzilla's territory and ate his food and enjoys it way too much. Way too much. And he was, in fact, mocking him. Even if he didn't realize it, which he probably did. Kong is actually pretty smart. But he is also dumber than Godzilla. He's smarter than the regular titans like Behemoth. And what's that one with like the rocks in them? Anyway, Godzilla. So then that is stealing. A very common crime, probably the most common crime. Again, that's 2 crimes. That will be certain death. Also, he used an axe made out of Godzilla's species, disrespecting him. If you disrespect a king/queen, you would probably die, I think. My history isn't that good. The Kongs invaded the Hollow Earth as well. Kong species invaded. They did not live there in the first place or anything like that. Well, really, no animals lived there in the first place, apart from plants, probably. So that's the reason. But it's not just that it went into the Hollow Earth. They tried to take over the Hollow Earth from the G-Mans, and used other titans to build their quote-unquote kingdom. And they destroyed the natural ecosystem. Much like us humans, actually. Everyone normally sees humans as, oh, we're the good guys, because we like to see ourselves like that. But do you guys know how much harm we have done to Earth? How much harm we have done to our planet? We have done a lot. We're probably going to lead to our own extinction, because we are probably making our own extinction and the extinction of many other animals. I'm not saying I don't, I'm just saying humans in general. Which is why in my first video on this, I said primates are the real villains in the GVK and in the Godzilla franchise. Primates, which is monkeys, apes, and humans, and subspecies as well. But these are the main 3. And anyway, They also did enslavery. They enslaved other Titans to do their building and their destruction. This is actually what I think, and I'm not really sure about the enslaving Titans, but for this it makes a lot of sense, because a lot of the time us humans who plan out what we want to build, plan out what we want to do and what wants to be there, we're not really the ones building it. A lot of the time people make animals carry carts, like how we use horses as transportation. Also, sometimes we used to use animals to pull objects. And Kong is actually much like us humans and the Kong species. They also, I have proof that they destroyed the natural ecosystem. Because remember when Kong was on his way to Godzilla, to his home, his ancestors' home. That land was just rocks. There was no greenery, unlike everywhere else in the Hollow Earth. Because the Kongs would have cut down trees to make weaponry and tools and used too much of the natural sources, like us humans. It went so far that the Godzillas had to have war with them, the monkeys, to restore balance. In this, it doesn't say balance for some weird reason. Anyway, monkey history. The Kongs. So this is just going to be a summary of the history of what I personally think happened, and I will back up with evidence. The Kongs found an entrance into an unknown land filled with bizarre creatures. Because the Kongs didn't come from Skull Island. They didn't come from the Hollow Earth. They came from the surface. Anyway, they found refuge inside the New World, and the radiation that flowed through the floor mutated them to grow rapidly, explaining how they got so big over time. That's how all the creatures got so big over time. Also, the Kong species grow way faster than the Godzillas, explaining how Godzilla only grew a little bit and Kong grew at least 200 feet more. Because Kong was, if I can remember correctly, 104 feet in Skull Island. Now, and Godzilla is 390 something. Maybe they probably just came up with this theory on the spot, the developers of this movie. Legendary just came up with it on the spot because, as you can tell, a 300-foot monster versus a 100-foot monster, you can see who would win. And so that's why Kong is now bigger than, well, a tiny bit bigger than the G-Man. But the Godzilla will outgo longer than Kong. That's why they grew so much, but they didn't live very long. Anyway, they started to conquer parts of the Hollow Earth, like where that bare ground was. That was probably where the Kongs ruled. And they enslaved more underdeveloped Titans to do their work and build their kingdom. Like I said already, the Kongs just enslaved other creatures to do their work for them. They also destroyed the environment. I've been all over this already. And yes, I even wrote this in, explaining the bare ground around their kingdom in GVK. Yep, I already wrote that. Soon, the Gojiras had to deal with them and wage a war against them for all the good of the ecosystem and the creatures inside it. That is what I believe as the Kong's history. That's what I believe. Conclusion. The conclusion is that Kong is a destructive creature that harms the ecosystem by stealing its resources and killing the animals. Not just for food, but for sport and entertainment. Also very, very much like us humans. We see Kong as a very human-like creature who is very good with humans, but he is still evil. He is still evil because of what he has done and what he fights for. He fights pretty much for evil, really. Whether the G-Man fights for the goodness of Earth. People say Kong is good and Godzilla is reckless because he kills humans. So does Kong. He was throwing air pilots at Godzilla. He went to other ships, only because he liked that child, which was very strange. What's up with Kong and being obsessed with females? It's really weird. Very weird. So anyway, Godzilla kills not for himself, he doesn't do things for himself. He does things, well, obviously for himself as well as doing it for the goodness of the earth. It's just a cost that you have to destroy a couple cities to save the earth from a giant three-headed monster. When Kong kills, he's not killing for the earth. He's killing for himself to win. That is because he is selfish. He is a selfish monster. Anyway, I'm getting off track here. Let's get back to the script. they did this so badly. So much so, the Godzillas, literal forces of nature, with the one purpose, to protect the natural order. That's their purpose. Why do you think God to protect this monkey and not protect the protector of Earth? Kongs don't seem so friendly now, does he? Oh. Kong is an evil creature. That is the conclusion. He is an evil monster. Yes, a lot of it was his ancestors, but it's the Kongs. Monkeys are evil. Monkeys maybe there was a few Kongs which were against this, like how a lot of people are now against global warming because global warming will kill us. I really wish Godzilla would actually come to life and then stop this. Wait, how would Godzilla stop this? If that happened, he would destroy us. Maybe not. Maybe I wouldn't want to wish Godzilla was real and was trying to stop global warming. Also, Batra is good. Yes, he is actually a good guy. Even though he's considered as Mothra's evil part. Wait, what is he? Evil counterpart. He is actually good killing humans. He was also a protector of Earth, and he just envisioned that he saw that humans were destroying Earth, and he wanted to stop that. Anyway, but that is in the Showa era, right? Yeah, he's in the Showa. Or is he in... Comment down below what era Batra is. Godzilla era, not actual like Jurassic Mesozoic era stuff. Not that. Anyway, I hope you did enjoy this presentation. And I also hope you change to Godzilla now. These is dangerous times. Not because of Godzilla, but because of this monkey. Well, dangerous times in the Godzilla universe, in the legendary Godzilla universe. Not really in our universe, because they don't exist. But still, turn to Godzilla. Turn! Help him out! Godzilla forever! Don't forget to like and subscribe and ring the notification bell. Also, tell everyone you can about this video. Tell them. Smash your phone on. Text how many comments on your weird school WhatsApp messages. Like literally, I already have 999 plus on mine in my old school. Like, what? How? Anyway, I'm getting off track. Anyway, see you guys next time. Thanks for liking, subscribing, and also telling people what this is about. Goodbye.